Hello my fellow mushroom game enjoyers, my name is Maplestory and I'm back with another episode of our progression series. Last time we've hit level 200 and now it's time to set our sights on the next grand adventure, the first chapter of our journey towards conquering this game, the Chaos Root Abyss bosses. Along the way we'll be exploring the Arcane River region, taking on some quests and do our first event. And of course we will level up some more. Each step will bring us closer to our goal of challenging the CIA bosses at the end of this chapter. I'm very hyped to continue this adventure and I hope you are too. With all of your amazing support from last episode, I'm even more motivated to get this character to be an unstoppable force. So make sure to hit the like button and to subscribe to my channel to join me on this journey. As always, I want to hear from you. Share your thoughts, comments and tips in the comment section below. Your input is invaluable and helps to make the series even better. As we got our 5th job advancement last episode, we also unlocked the V-Matrix with it. The V-Matrix consists of a grid with slots where we can place V-cores, also known as nodes. This new system now becomes an essential part of our gameplay progression. Each V-core then represents a specific skill or passive effect that can be added to our character skill pool. By placing V-cores in the V-Matrix, we can activate and enhance these skills to significantly increase our damage, survivability and utility in battles. And as we progress and gain more experience, we unlock additional slots in the V-Matrix grid. This allows us to place more V-cores, giving us access to a broader range of skills. Furthermore, we are also able to enhance the node slot itself every time we gain a level up to a maximum of 5. To obtain V-cores, we need to hunt monsters, complete quests or participate in events that reward them in their node form, and as we already got 50 of them from the Kali's Journey reward, I quickly go ahead and open them up. The core itself can then be enhanced by fusing them with the identical one we got from opening a node stone. We can also craft specific nodes or node stones with node shards. We obtain node shards when we disassemble a node we don't need. Another important part are boost nodes. These nodes hold 3 of your skills from previous job advancements and boost their final damage. The most one boost node can level up is to level 25, but the maximum level cap of a skill is level 60. For most classes you want to have 4 boost nodes in total. There are some exceptions, but for Kali we want to have these ones over here. And as boost nodes come in random trios, these will probably take us quite a while to get. So you basically want to have 2 identical nodes in different arrangements so you are able to hit level 50. And if you then add the 5 levels from their slot, we are able to hit the maximum possible level of 60. Getting our boost nodes as high as possible is one of the best sources to increase our damage. But now back to the actual game. We hit level 200 so we can open the reboot gift box one last time and it's gone. And from it we will get another 200 million mesos, 30 node stones and 5 eternal rebirth flames. So let's open these node stones as well and see what we get. Okay, I went through them all. Let's first enhance our skills and then I'm gonna see through the boost nodes and look if we got something good. Expandemonium is a V skill we sadly got no XP for. This skill has a 30-second cooldown but deals a good amount of damage. Ooh, we got at least some XP for Void Burst. This skill is pretty nice for bursting as it has a huge amount of damage. It even gives us 3.5 seconds invincibility. The downside is it has a rather long cooldown. We also got a huge chunk of XP for Arts Astra. This skill lets us summon ancient chakrams when we use a art skill. They deal a good amount of damage and will be on a 14-second cooldown upon activation. The last V skill for Kali is Resonate Ultimatum, another cooldown that lets us basically double the amount of chakri respawn while it's active. After skimming through the boost nodes, I saw that we even have our first perfect trio, so I enhanced it to level 4 with the remaining corresponding nodes. I keep the remaining nodes so that if we find another good trio, we'll be able to enhance it right away. And now after disassembling the nodes I won't use, I have 670 node shards, so I will go ahead and use these to craft nodes for Void Burst and level it up as far as I can. And now that it went up to rank 5, it got a damage increase from 168%. Pretty nice. We still have an open slot in our V matrix, so we're gonna use this slot for the Descent Holy Symbol skill. It's a buff that gives a 20% XP and 14% drop rate increase. Pretty handy for leveling or if you want to collect your boss loot. Now I thought it would be a nice damage increase if we get attack percent on our emblem. Emblems are one of the items that can roll attack percent, ignore enemy defense, crit rate or even boss damage, so it's advisable to rather go for one of these effects than for your main stat. Sadly I got no attack percent, but the emblem tiered up to unique. Now I can try to go for an even higher attack percent rate. But in the end we just got 2 lines of ignore enemy defense. Not the worst, but still not particularly good either. I still have done nothing to my inner abilities, so let's quickly change that. Inner abilities allow us to unlock and customize special passive effects that further enhance our character's performance. They become first accessible via the Maple mailbox when our character reaches level 50. After we then go through a short quest text, we are awarded with a rare inner ability. To reroll for potential inner abilities, we use Honor XP. Honor XP is obtained by participating in various activities such as defending monsters, boss battles and completing quests. So the more Honor XP we earn, the more opportunities we have to reroll and obtain better inner abilities. Once we then obtained our inner ability, we can equip it in the inner ability window, where we have 3 lines available to us. Each line can have a different inner ability and we can freely reroll the lines to find the best combination for our character's specialization. Inner abilities come in different tiers, ranging from rare to legendary, where of course higher tier inner abilities provide more powerful effects than lower tier ones. The possible inner abilities include various bonuses such as increasing our primary stat, critical rate, damage, attack speed, boss damage and much more. For Kali we want cooldown skip in particular. Obtaining legendary tier inner abilities can be quite random, but there are events and special occasions that will offer us unique opportunities to obtain easier ways to tier up our inner ability or to reroll it for cheap. Okay, I gambled nearly all of my honor away and I at least got a unique inner ability with 19% crit rate. We also got 2% increased monster damage and I have to grind a lot from now on, so this will be okay for the time being. We also got 3 growth potions for 3 easy level ups, so I'm gonna use them right away to make the first quest line in the Arcane River a little bit more painless. Okay, I got everything sorted out for now. Let's begin with the first quest line here in the Arcane River, the Vanishing Journey. In this quest line we encounter Kao from the Temple of Time again, who mistook us for their past self and warned us about the curse that is affecting the residents in the Nameless Town. The Nameless Town is a place filled with elders that took humanoid forms and their memories are vanishing due to the proximity to the Lake of Oblivion. To preserve their precious memories, the townspeople hung them on the Tree of Memories. So we take on the responsibility to restore each villager's memory as we collect their happy, sad, raging and joyful memories from the elders and hang them back on the tree. As we venture further into the Lake of Oblivion, we meet Rhino, a girl who guides us through the extinction zone. However, we soon discover Rhino's true intentions and her allegiance to the monster Armor that wants to eat us. But with Kao's sacrifice, we manage to defeat Armor and continue our journey. In the Fountain of Reflection, then Kao regains his memories and reveals his true identity as the adversary from the future. He had traveled back in time to warn us about the crucial power needed to defeat the Black Mage. And as he vanishes, we discover this crucial power power an arcane symbol. Arcane symbols are powerful artifacts in Maplestory that grant us access to the Arcane River region. Each region in the Arcane River has its own unique arcane symbol. For example, the Lake of Oblivion, the region we explore in the Nameless Town questline, has its own specific Vanishing Journey arcane symbol. These symbols are not only significant for unlocking new areas, but also provide us with Arcane Force. Arcane Force is a special stat that determines how effectively we can deal damage to enemies within the Arcane River regions. So the higher our Arcane Force, the less damage reduction we'll face when battling these various foes. To enhance our arcane symbols and increase our Arcane Force, we must collect Arcane XP. Arcane XP will come mainly from dailies we unlock throughout our adventure in the Arcane River. They also can drop from monsters, but at a very low rate. We already have some from our Kali's Journey reward, so let me go ahead and use them to level up our arcane symbol for the first time. Okay, I used up all my symbols. Let me check how many levels I got. As you can see, this costs Meso every time, and we got level 4. Okay, let me check my stats. I have 3.5k luck. That's an even number, and that's quite rare. As I am very close to leveling up, I'm gonna finish the level with the XP we get from one of the arcane stones. These stones were also rewarded to us upon completing the 5th job advancement. You then fill them with XP while killing monsters and are then rewarded with a potion that gives a good amount of XP. Before I continue my journey, I also have to unlock the monster card system. The monster card system allows us to collect cards dropped by defeated monsters throughout the Maple world. Each card corresponds to a specific monster, and they come in different rarities ranging from normal to legendary, and as always in Maplestory, the higher the rarity, the more potent the boni. The only problem is that the next time we face enemies that drop cards is when we reach level 230. Then for whatever reason, the first zones in the Arcane River region are inhabited by mobs that don't drop any cards. The only card worth keeping I have is a Qualm Monk. He restores some MP over time. This will at least come in handy, as we won't use as much if any MP potions while grinding. There's a lot more to the monster card system, like badges and leveling up your cards, but we get to that at a later point. I'm also now able to take part in the Kali's Wish event, as our Kali is now level 200. To be able to join this event, we just have to level a Kali character to level 200 while the event is active. Then we basically have to hunt 2000 mobs a day to get a stamp. Every 5 days we then are able to claim a reward. And as I'm now able to do my first dailies, I'm gonna go ahead and do them straight away. Completing daily quests in the Arcane River region is an essential part of our journey to strengthen our character. These quests provide valuable arcane XP, which, as we learned earlier, helps us to increase our Arcane Force. We start the dailies for the Vanishing Journey in the Nameless Town at the NPC Rona, or you just start them over at the yellow light bulb on the side of your screen. You are then tasked to hunt nearby mobs or to collect stuff from them, which also involves to hunt mobs. For completing all the dailies, we are then rewarded with a nice amount of XP. Oh, and I also went ahead and filled the last Arcane Stone while doing the dailies, so I'm gonna use the XP potion as well. It is time that I finally make my second Hyperstart preset. I'm mainly gonna use this one for bossing, so I'm gonna first max out crit rate and then split up the remaining points into boss damage and ignore enemy defense. Now that I have set everything up, we got 78% crit rate as well as 78% ignore enemy defense and 136% boss damage. Now I can take on some bosses. The first new boss I'm gonna face is Normal Hilla. She's a level 140 boss, and that's why she's not really a threat. Her boss crystal is worth 4 million mesos though, and that's why I'm gonna face her every day. Besides the pocket item, she don't really has any significant drops. And as we quickly finish her off, we got the pocket item. This will be a placeholder for now. The Stone of Eternal Life has no flame advantage, that's why I won't use it for long. It's a nice upgrade for now though. The next boss I'm gonna face is Omniclank. We unlocked him after we cleared the Omega Sector quest. He is also pretty easy and has no good drops beside his boss crystal. Normal Van Leon is next. This boss has a red laser beam attack that can one-shot you and also the usual reflect shield that a lot of bosses in this game have. Besides from this, he wasn't a real challenge and I'm gonna go for hard Van Leon from this point on. Chaos Horntail is the next boss I'm gonna face. He's a pretty easy boss and more annoying than dangerous. He has a lot of different body parts that all can do different stuff and most of it lets you lose control of your character. But as I defeat him, we got another ring that can get a potential. This ring is also part of the bossing set. And we also got a Horntail pendant. This pendant also has no flame advantage, so we're gonna try to replace it as soon as possible. Next I went for normal Pink Bean, the boss we unlocked after the Temple of Time questline. In the first part of the battle we have to fight 5 different statues that also can make you lose control of your character. In the second phase we then have to fight Pink Bean. He can't really do anything besides his reflect shield. As you may see, reflect shields are a reappearing theme in this game. Pink Bean has some valuable drops we are after, but he sadly didn't drop anything. Another boss in the Temple of Time is Acarium. He also has a one-shot mechanic. This can be evaded with an invincibility frame or if you move into the blue circle that appears as he casts the spell. Besides from this and his reflect shield, it's a pretty straightforward fight. Not my cleanest kill, but it only can get better. This boss can drop 2 pendants, the Machinator and the Dominator pendant. The Dominator pendant is quite rare and it's one of our chase items for now. We got the Machinator pendant though. Okay, it's time that we're gonna fight Magnus. This is a really annoying boss that can one-shot us with nearly every one of his abilities. And that's why I'm gonna go with the easy version till I can one-shot the normal version. And look at this, we even got one of the drops I need, the Royal Black Metal Shoulders. Now back in town I'm gonna go ahead and sell my boss crystals. I done all the remaining bosses we also did last episode off screen. While I enhance my gear, let me tell you about the goals I set for this chapter of my progression. First and foremost, we try to gather some specific equipment, like rings that can get a potential and some more accessories. We then strive to Star Force our gear with a minimum of 10 stars, as Star Forcing our equipment will significantly boost our stats. Next, we are aiming for epic potentials with at least 6% luck on most pieces of our gear, with some exceptions like our offhand or our emblem. And of course, we can't forget about flame score. We'll aim for a minimum flame score of 75 with decent stats on each piece of our equipment. A flame score this high should suffice in our quest to conquer the CIA bosses. And we already got Treasure Hunter John's ring to an epic potential with even 9% luck in the last episode, so this one is already done as rings can't get a flame. The Silver Blossom ring we just got is also done, as you can see. I also got the timed CIA set with 15 stars and epic potentials. The helm even came with luck already on it, so this one just has to be flamed. The remaining set still needs both, its potential changed and a good flame score. And of course the Royal Black Metal Shoulders, which can't get a flame, so they are also done. Our facial accessories still need a good flame score, but then they are also good to go. We still have a lot to do. Our emblem is lacking a good potential and we also need a huge load of boss drops. The Machinator pendant needs to get an epic potential as I don't have any cubes left, and it also still needs a good flame. And I guess we have to do at least something with the Horntail pendant. With this, our first day in the Arcane River is nearly done and I'm now close to 3.9k stat. But before I can end the day, I have to quickly go over another important part of our daily progression, the recent event Wong Restaurant. Events in Maplestory are temporary activities that are introduced periodically, so there's basically always an event going on. The event's themes and objectives vary, so you can expect a wide range of activities to participate participate in, but the daily missions revolve mostly, if not always, around killing monsters, bosses or to do your daily quests. This event revolves around a fairy with a pretty nice mustache. To participate we have to complete various mission types. The daily missions can be completed while we do our Arcane River dailies, as they mostly revolve around killing stuff. For weekly missions we have to hunt weekly bosses. And seasonal missions involve a lot of different stuff. Most of them we just gonna complete after participating for a while. For completing our daily missions we also get a stamp and 300 coins. In addition we also get tickets that can be exchanged for XP. If we collect enough stamps we are then rewarded with additional stuff that can be quite handy. The coins can be traded in the event shop for some additional goodies. We gonna mainly aim for the node stones and the arcane XP. The weekly coin shop also has some good stuff, but that's something we can look into when we are able to defeat the weekly boss. The meso shop has some handy stuff for late game and the android heart. This is a nice item to have since it's basically an additional item that we can get a potential for. Oh, the event lets us also buff our character for its duration. The buffs can be strengthened with every few stamps we collect. I'm gonna head for ignore enemy defense and boss damage. Okay everybody, this was my first day in the Arcane River and I think I did a nice bit of progress. I'm quite busy with work the next few days and that means I'm basically just gonna do my daily quests and bosses. So I'll let you know whenever something important happens. And we're gonna start the first day off with a level up. From this point on I could do the reverse city quest line, but I'm gonna wait with that until I have a little bit more time on my hands. It seems like we can level up our arcane symbol, yes. Oh. And 100 luck more. I also got my weekly node stones from the Arcane River daily, so let's see if we got anything. Nope. As promised, from now on I will go for Van Leon on hard mode. The hard version drops an accessory every time and some other stuff we still need. As I already told last episode, 10 accessories can be traded for a noble Ifia ring, and this one can also get a potential. Nice, we also got the gloves. These have flame potential and that's why we're gonna wear them probably until we can get Absolab gear. So at least for some time. I can also claim the next Kali's Journey reward. This one gives us 50 arcane XP. I'm gonna use that on a symbol we get in the next region. And we also got a compensation for whatever, but I gladly take it. This box contains some drop rate and XP increase coupons, as well as some honor XP. So pretty handy, but that's all for today. And here I am, the next day. I believe I'm gonna get a level up when I hand in my dailies and... yep. Let's check how much tickets we need for a level up. I have 1200 and I should probably use them. Okay, nearly 500? Do I want to use them all at a later point? Nah. Nice, we got the Crystal Ventus badge. Now I have everything I need from Magnus. This item also can't get a potential or a flame, so it's straight up done from the get-go. Finally, these freaking earrings took me way too long to get. I'm still rocking the ones I got at level 60. These new earrings also have flame potential and gonna be with us for a long time. It's time that I'm gonna face Hardrun Maru. No reason not to, as this fight is actually pretty easy. He takes control over your character sometimes, but that's all. Done with all the daily stuff, let's tier up these earrings. That starts out horrible. That means we have to work our way up from a raw potential. Finally, at least 3 lines, come on. Aww. Just 1 stamp, not bad, let's go ahead and cube this thing. Okay, I just have 16 cubes left, I have to leave them at a rare potential for now. But we can at least Star Force them. That's enough for now, let's put them on. Ooh, the flame's quite bad, we need to change that in the future. Let's see, after we put this on, what's our main stat? Oh, 4.4k, not bad. Oh, and I also can increase my tasty buff some more, because of the stamps I collected. But that's all I'm gonna do for today. Okay guys, I skipped a day because literally nothing happened. I went on, done my dailies and went off. So that's that, but today we got the golden clover belt from Pink Bean. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy an epic potential scroll from the event shop, since the earrings kinda ate all up I had. And of course it only has 2 lines, never lucky I guess. Let's go ahead and cube this bad boy. I'm gonna use the good cubes because it won't matter if it tears up, I will probably keep this belt for a long time. And nice, 6% luck, 3% off start, I'm gonna keep it for now. Okay, let me quickly Star Force this one up to 10 stars and then we just have to eventually get a good flame. We are at 4.4k luck, let me equip the belt, 4.7k, 300 luck, pretty nice. I'm gonna end the day with selling my boss crystals. Tomorrow is Sunny Sunday and we can upgrade to 15 stars without losing any upgrades. Guys, Sunny Sunday begins, let's get some upgrades. I'm gonna start out with my belt because as I already told, I'm gonna wear this for quite a while. Let's just hope I don't lose all my money straight away. Here we go, 15 stars. You know what? I'm greedy. Let's go for 17. 16, nice. Should I safeguard? I have a spare so I could trace it. Screw it. Let's go for the star catch. And nice, success. Next are the earrings. I hope we get some RNG back on these. These things are cursed. This can't be true. Oh, come on. Really? Oh my. I'm out of money. And I'm back. My bad luck kinda continued throughout the last 2 days and I just done my dailies but don't got any boss drops, so I won't show the days. But I at least have a lot more time on my hands for the next few days, so let's start the day off with my dailies. I just have to cap my mobs for the event and I'm done with the dailies, but I'm gonna level up soon, so I thought you might want to be a part of this wonderful moment. There we go. I'm done with the coin capping for the day and can claim my first reward from the Kali's Wish event. The reward contains a special pet that stays with us for 30 days after we open the box. I'm gonna wait till I open it though. At this point I'm still missing some buffs from my V-Matrix and I don't need another pet with auto buff. Time that I'm finally gonna learn my professions. In Reboot we are able to learn every single one and I'm gonna try to max them all out. But for now I just want to get rid of all the recipes that are cluttering my inventory. I also cringe every time I see a deposit that I can't harvest. I'm gonna go over the whole profession stuff at a later point. What you should know for now is that you may get your gathering professions as soon as possible, so you have enough materials when you start the crafting grind. There's also a weekly event at the Wong restaurant where we have to collect bubble tea from killing mobs. If we can collect 1000 while the event is going, we can get some additional rewards. I plan to get all the stuff. Now that we have the event stuff sorted out, let's do the reversed city quest line before I hit level 210. We start the quest line back in the nameless town. There we get an old walkie-talkie and get sent into the reversed city. This place has not only one of the sickest soundtracks in Maplestory, it's also flipped upside down, like the name already implies. There we meet T-Boy, who turns out to be the tormentor of the inhabiting human-like Erders. Just as things escalate, we get rescued by a Erder girl named Razol, and she explained us that the whole city got turned upside down by T-Boy. And that's the reason why she and her people now live in the subway tunnels. Razol then recognizes our walkie-talkie, which apparently belongs to a guy called Bar. As this guy is also instrumental in helping the Erder to survive in the underground, we agree to go with Razol to search for him. Upon finding Bar, we show him the walkie-talkie, but this guy just don't want it anymore. But at least he's up to helping the townspeople and reveals that he found out that T-Boy's plans are to create a black hole with the help of his gravity machine. As we venture into T-Boy's lab to make sure that he indeed plans to create a black hole, I manage to level up. Upon arrival in T-Boy's hideout, we discover some sensitive material and research notes. T-Boy then tells us via video call that Bar was right, and because we defuse some sort of extinction accelerator, no idea what that even is, we manage to escape. Back in the camp of the townspeople, we then come up with a plan to face T-Boy in the train system. After we then ventured through the train system, we have to face a last little boss battle that's not really a challenge anymore. To save us, Bar then sacrifices himself by taking the gravity machine away and prevent the townspeople from its explosion. At the end we then see that T-Boy is apparently Xenia Angler's sister and they will play a bigger role in the future. But for finishing the quest we are rewarded with some more arcane symbols. And we can level up our symbol one more time. Let's see, now we are close to 5k stat. Very close. I was pretty close to the reset, so I quickly done my dailies. For capping my event coins, I got some more tasty points, so I'm gonna put them in ignore enemy defense. While I'm here, let me also do Elder Spectrum for the first time. This is a weekly activity we can complete up to 3 times. Each completion rewards XP and arcane stones. Once inside, we first have to collect Elder by defeating monsters and destroying Elder nodes. I usually go to like 100 or so. If that's done, we have to activate the machine in the middle of the room and then have to kick some colored balls into light beams. After that we get to phase 2, where we have to shoot 5 worms with laser beams. And then we can already collect our reward. With the arcane XP we got, we can even level up our symbol one more time, and we are at 5k stat and 500k range now. Pretty nice. I'm also pretty close to leveling up, so I'm gonna finish the level with the XP tickets from the event. I could also claim the first reward for collecting stamps, but as the reward contains some more XP potions, I'm gonna wait with that until I'm closer to level 220. This lets us then also open the next Kali's Journey reward. This box contains another arcane symbol selector coupon, 50 node stones and 3 growth potions for level 200 till 219. So let me open all the node stones I got from the event box. Okay, I can put another skill in the V matrix as we are now level 210. We're gonna use another buff, Descent Sharp Eyes. This buff increases our crit rate by 10% and our crit damage by 8%. I also opened the pet box we had, so I can directly use the auto buff function for this new spell. Now let's check if we can level up anything or have a good trial. Some holy symbol XP, that's always nice, and we got level 2. And we got a level for our trial, so that's at least something. After I just done the reversed city questline, I'm kinda on a run again, so I'm gonna do Choo Island next. To start this questline, we just have to jump down at the spot where our future self died. And then we meet the biggest hero of this whole story, the flying fish. I ask him to bring us directly to the Black Mage, but he kinda dumps us on an island because the way is blocked by a stone giant called Muto. Muto is apparently hungry and don't want to step aside, and I can totally feel that because I also get pretty grumpy if I'm hungry. We give him a sandwich, but he still don't want to move, and that's when Chiefline turns up and knocks us out. We awake and are then introduced to the village. While this happens, we learn that Muto defends the city every 10 days from a giant shark named Gula. In exchange, the townspeople cook for the stone giant, but he kinda dislikes their food now. As he liked our sandwich, we are then tasked to help the chef that prepares the food for the village, Master Lick the Anteater. He then asks us to fetch ingredients for his signature dish. Unfortunately, we deem it as horrible and are challenged to create our own dish. This then leads us to Zemir, a monkey that cooks for his 3 chicks. Zemir agrees to help us create a dish for Muto, and we then have to collect ingredients from all monsters around the map and also a slurpy fruit from a mini-boss. On the day of Gula's attack, Muto then really loves our sandwich and beats the hell out of Gula. He also agrees to clear the way, but we have to be level 220 first. Because we help the villagers, the little chick then gives us the arcane symbol that he found, and we are now in the possession of the symbol for this region. And I'm gonna directly use 100 of the node zones we still have from our rewards and then level up our new arcane symbol. Nice, Reno. The new symbol is level 5, we are at 5.6k stat and 600k range. While I was completing this quest, I also did my 300 kills for the daily gift. From today's daily gift, we get a Mega Burning Nator. We can use this on a fresh character to level him pretty fast to level 150. And I'm gonna definitely use that one at a later point. Now that we unlocked Choo Island, I also unlocked more Arcane River dailies, so let me go through the ones in this zone pretty fast. While I'm hunting these bird sharks over here, I'm gonna hit another level up, and I think we're gonna finish the rest till 215 with the potions we got from the Kali's Journey reward. And of course with the XP tickets we collected from the recent event, so let me go ahead and do our first level up. Let's also use the potions, so here's the first one. Nice, and the second one. Let's try to put the third one in our action bar. Maybe we can skip the dialogue that way. Nope, we can't. Okay. Nice, level 215. Perfect, now I can continue with the Yum Yum Island quest, but not this episode. Then that's it for today, Mushroom Enjoyers. We got a lot of upgrades, but still have a lot to do in our progression. If you liked the video, subscribe to my channel and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it helps out a ton. Leave a comment if you got any suggestions or just want to say hello. Thanks again if you watched the whole video. I put a lot of effort into the series and I'm really grateful for everyone that is watching. Have a great day and until next week, Maplestory out.